New at 5 here tonight, a Bakersfield judge has dismissed murder charges against two men because he says their constitutional rights were violated. 23 ABC's Chris Ornelas explains why a decade delay by investigators may allow those two men to get away with murder.
In September of 2000, Henry Gibson was murdered in East Bakersfield, but his family may never get justice.
This family depends on me and the members of my office, at this point in time, and really, at this point in time, we have failed them.
So this is it. This is the spot where police say Henry Gibson was shot in the back of the head while playing a dice game. It happened in front of plenty of witnesses, but even though one of those witnesses identified the alleged shooter, police did not arrest him. At the time, Bakersfield police focused on two suspects, David McGuire and Stephen Molina. The night of the shooting and 3 months later, separate witnesses identified McGuire and Molina as the killers. But for some reason, DNA and ballistics evidence recovered at the scene were never sent to the crime lab for testing. And no more investigation was done on the case for the next 10.5 years, and no arrests were made.
Both of these men were incarcerated doing very, very lengthy sentences in let's say, the mid-2000s. So if the case wasn't being worked as aggressively as other cases, that could be an explanation.
In 2011, a BPD detective reopened the case, and in 2012, Molina and McGuire were both charged with first-degree murder.
There was a 12-year delay. During that interim period, an alibi witness had died, another potential witness had died.
The public defender's office asked the judge to throw out the case because they said it was impossible to mount a defense more than a decade after the crime.
The defense evidence was materially impaired in terms of the unavailable witnesses, the loss of memories, and the ability to marshal a defense more than a dozen years after the incident.
The judge said because he could find no good reason for the delay, he agreed and dismissed all charges for both men on Monday.
I think the judge quite probably saved an innocent person from wrongful conviction.
Chris Ornelas, 23 ABC.
23 ABC did speak by phone today to the victim's family. They say they are devastated by this decision. The DA says her office will consult with the state attorney general about a possible appeal.